Here I am going to present about the topic selection of journals and ISSN number. In article publishing, choosing a journal for publication is a strategically important step to give our work the opportunity to shine and attract the attention of the right people. Thus, it is not a decision to make without spending some time researching the best available publication out there. Through we can gain valuable experiences from publication process. So we are going to through the topic selection of journals. Journal selection is a daunting task even for seasoned researchers. Analysis of all aspects of the journal is detailed, is crucial, and it is advisable to visit the journal websites to more about them. Most of the journal have a page on their site to list out the instruction to the authors, and it will also contain answers to many of the researchers' questions. And it is vital not to rush for the journal and to take enough time will help in the long run. Then the factors to consider for selecting the right journal for publication. 10 factors in choosing the right journal for publication. They are aim and scope of the journal. The aim and scope must narrow to your research topic and not otherwise. To have further confirmation of journal, it is advisable to read some abstracts or even some articles of the journal. Only if the aim of the journal is in tandem with your topic and related to our subject, it could be shortlisted. If the journal with a broad scope, it is time to run in the opposite direction. Then the second factor is GIF, that is journal impact factors. Journal impact is still the default method to analyze the quality and reputation of a journal, and it implies the total citations which came in support of journal articles. It is in proportion to its publication of the number of citation articles in the last 5 years. JIF is the factor that which is still considered in high esteem by authors, institutions, and employers around the world, and it is easier to get jobs, grants, and other when researchers to have to their credit papers published in journals with high impact factor. Then the third factor is the indexing of journals. Proper indexing of journals adds to their reputation in terms of broad coverage in reputed databases. And indexing of the journals, it includes the following among others: quality of paper, review process, regularity of publication, and journal's reputation. Then the fourth factor is a peer-reviewed journals. Articles published in peer-reviewed journals enjoy great respect among the academic and scientific fraternity. It is due to stringent publishing process, with the editing having the right to choose or reject even the peer-reviewed articles. The feedback of the reviewers can be accepted or rejected by the editors, adding value to this peer-reviewed journals. And the fifth factor is the publishing time. Seasoned researchers know that for a good manuscript to be published in reputed journals take 9 to 12 months. There are instances of research papers being rejected after a long time, and the optimum time for rejection is 4 to 6 weeks. Due to less number of research papers submitted at the time, there are more chances for your research to be published. Then the sixth factor is the acceptance rate. Check for the acceptance rate of journals on the website, and their lower acceptance rate confirm their worthiness, but most of the journals do not post the acceptance rate. And the seventh factor is the reach of journals. It is the imperative for our article to reach a broad and global audience. Check the journals for their wide distribution also. Also, check whether they are published on a recognized online platform to enable the content to be read by researchers and readers at little or no cost. Then the eighth factor is check the journal for any publication similar to your research. Check the journals for any related articles published in last 5 years. Then Ninth is the journals restriction. Check the selection pertaining to instructions for authors for the journal website to determine the journal's limitations. Then 10th factor is the beware of predatory publishers. Due to the open access movement, there are many predatory publishers now than before. Then they send genuine emails listing out the best of your previous papers and ask for a new research purpose to publish. Novice researchers fall prey for this kind of predatory publishers. And these are the factors that influencing the selection of journals. And the other topic is the types of journals. General scientific journals, it includes journals such as Nature, Science, Current Science, and American Journals of Science. Most general scientific journals carry not only original research articles but also editorials, review articles, news, letters, and other materials to keep varied groups of readers well informed about the current events in the scientific world. Most of these journals are weeklies and their rejection rates of articles are usually 80 to 85%. And thus, journals often employ full-time editors and staff. In India, Current Science is an important general scientific journal published by the Current Science Association in collaboration with the Academy of Science. Then the second type of journal is a specialist journal. It covers major specialties, subspecialties, and sometimes selected areas of research. There are monthly, bi-monthly, quarterly, or half-yearly, and usually published by professional groups or societies. Often the editors of such journals are scientists who edit the journal in their spare time. There are up-to numbers of specialist journals suitable for each disciplines and subdisciplines. Their rejection rates are in the order of 50 to 60%. The third is the open access journal. It is freely available on the internet. Only peer-reviewed open access journals qualify as valid publication. Many journals which came under the three categories mentioned above are now available as open access. And the open access journals are the results of widespread use of internet and online publishing. Most of these journals are available in print form too, and they have several plus points such as enabling free access to research papers, lowering the cost for research in both public funded institutions and private concerns, and improving access to information for the public. Probably a major advantage to the authors is highly citation rates, and which will be reflected in both journals and other impact factors. Then the fourth journal is general discipline journals. Science and technology fields such as agriculture, animal science, and modern medicines are composed of numerous subdisciplines and specialties. And similar to general agricultural journals, there are general animal science journals and general academic journals. Similarly, general academic journals are available in other disciplines such as fisheries, biology, botany, and zoology, some general animal science journals, etc. And some general medical journals include British Medical Journal and The Lancet and New England Journal of Medicine, Journal of the American Medical Association, and Indian Journal of Medical Research. And that's all about the type of journal. Then the next topic, ISSN number, an international standard serial number. ISSN is the international standard serial number. It is an 8-digit serial number used to uniquely identify A, B serial publications such as a magazine. The ISSN is especially helpful in distinguishing between serials with the same title, and ISSNs are used in ordering, cataloging interlibrary loans, and other practices in connection with the serial literature. ISSN was first drafted as an international organization for standardization, അതായത് ISO, in 1971, and it is published as ISO 3297 in 1975. The format of the ISSN is an 8-digit code divided by hyphen into two 4-digit numbers. As an integer number, it can be represented by the first 7 digits. The last code digit, which may be 0 to 9 or an X, is a check digit. And the two standard categories of media in which serials are most available are print and electronic ISSN. In metadata context, example chats, and this may have standard labels. And this is a typical picture of ISSN number. So I am concluding my seminar topic, selection of journals and ISSN number. I think all are understood. Thank you.